Okay. Now we're recording. And we're back here. Click on 25, increase indent, 26 and 27. And what I would encourage you to do when you finish doing all those indents is look at the solution file and the last number should be 28. And if it's not, then something's not right on your indents. I got one too many. Although I don't see it right now. Anyone see it? Why I don't have 28? But the numbers should be the same when you get done. I don't think that's one. And then it says it there, this list should display 28 numbered items when you finish. And then 12, select the list, paragraph launcher, open the dialog. Let me pull up that other one. And it says, deselect the don't add space between paragraphs, right there. Click the tabs, put in 7. Click the right radio button, 4 to get a solid line, set it, and OK. Click the end of applicant. This is like those other 3 lines we had earlier. Press tab at the end of each one so you get a line going across. Is it just the numbers or is it the letters too? Numbered item. Numbered and letters, okay. And if you hit an extra key, you can use Control-Z to back up. I still don't know why I don't have 28. And that's 12. That's the area where people struggled most on the guided project. So that's what I wanted to highlight on there. Now on the independent project, looking back here, The big thing was this enhanced document layout by inserting page numbers, headers, and footers. So the instructions that relate to that are 12 through 15. These right here. So let me close these down. And open up the files for, I'll just get the start file. Let's see, what's it say here? Paragraph, before, after. Okay, let me start with the start file. For the independent project, okay. Change the left indent and paragraph spacing and set the tab stop with a dot leader. Select the text below emergency phone numbers. So the text below that is right here. Open the paragraph dialog box. That's this guy. Let me scroll down and then open this. So you can see both. Set 0.25 to the left indent. So I'll highlight that, put in 0.25. Set before and after paragraph spacing to 2 points. Make that 2. Highlight this one, 2. Okay. Don't add space between, so I need to check that box. Right over here, don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Oh, it's unchecked. All right, so I uncheck that. Then open the tabs dialog box. That's the button down here. Go with a 7 and use the dot leader, which is number 2, right here. And then, it doesn't say hit OK, but I'm going to hit OK here. Because then it says press tab before the phone number on each of these lines. So if I click here, right before the phone number is before the 9, hit tab. That didn't work very well. I think all this is supposed to end over here. So either some margins got changed or something else got changed before this happened. Let me check this again. Right tab stop. There. I didn't have my tab stop in there. Now it looks correct. Apply the intense reference style of paragraph headings in the accident or medical emergency section. Where is that? Oh, right here. Life-threatening emergencies and minor emergencies. Include the colon when selecting the paragraph headings. Intense reference styles. So if I come over here to styles, here's intense reference right here. Ooh, turns it red. Okay, that's the intense reference style. So I can close that. 14, use the replace feature to replace all instances of phone 911 with call 911. I'm going to go up here to the top. I was thinking it was on home. There it is. Replace. Three replacements, it says. There's one right there, call 911. Here's one down here, a bomb threat, call 911. Tips to professors. I should probably read that. Oh, with a bold font style. Yeah. Okay. So how do we fix that? I'll show you. So now, instead of this, I'm going to have call 911 with a bold 911. I did a Control B to get it bold. So now this bomb threat one here and this fire one here, and there should be one more someplace. Right there. Or all in bold. Accident or medical emergency, bomb threat or fire. All right, 15, insert a footer with document property fields and current date that appears on every page. Edit the footer on the first page. Insert footer. And use the ruler to move the center tab stop to 3.5 and the right tab stop to 7. Edit footer, it said, which is down here at the bottom. So now I'm at the footer. And it wants the center tab to 3.5 and the right tab to 7. I think that's right. So I went into, with my cursor down here in the footer, I went to the dialog on the paragraph and went to tabs, set the tabs down here. Insert the title document property field on the left. Use the right arrow key to deselect the document property field. Okay, so on B, header and footer, insert document property, title. Now, right now, that field is selected and it said to use the right arrow key. So I'm going to press it once. Now it's not selected. You have to do that after you insert a field. Then you can tab to the next spot over and put in company. Then you hit right arrow again to deselect, then tab and put in a date. So header, footer, document info, document property, company. Again, that's selected, so I'll hit the right arrow and tab. And the date and time is over here on the left. And it wanted the month and day and year, like that one. I'm not sure what I did there. That did set the tabs though. I don't know why there's no spaces here. It's not separating these. Change the font size to 10. Add a top border to the text in the footer using borders drop down. It should be here, top border. Close the footer, which is a button. Go to header, footer, close it right there. So I need to work on that a little bit, but that's pretty close. If you can't get it, email me and I'll have it figured out for you. On the next one, Word2-3 guided project. Insert footnotes in the document. I got to pull up the right document. Now, I should tell you that all these programs, all these projects, they do work. So the errors that are encountered today are all mine. It's not that the program doesn't work. Now we're starting on step 10, so there's going to be other things in here that should have been done before this. Position the insertion point after Web Enhanced course. It's supposed to be on the second page. And before the dash, which is right there. It's not on the second page right now, but that's where it is. Insert footnote, reference tabs, footnotes group. Here's a reference tab, footnotes group, insert footnote. So that drops me down here at the bottom of the page. Now, when you put this in, be sure you put in the period. That's part of it. You know how picky it is. It'll count off. Put the insertion point after OL and before the space, which is right there or there, depending on which one you're talking about. Oh, purpose of this plan. Right there. Click the insert footnote. We're still at that spot, references, insert footnote. Now we have another one. It's put above that one that we just did because it's earlier in the document. And type the red stuff in. Check your spelling and make sure you put in the period. Says this footnote becomes footnote 1 and the other one becomes footnote 2. And then on 11, click the footnotes launcher, which is this arrow button right here. And you get this box, which is the same thing we have in the picture. Click the number format drop down, which is here. This is a drop down box because there's options down below. And pick the lowercase I, and then apply that. So now these footnotes here at the bottom are I and then double I below that, lowercase. And that's what we had on the guided project. That's how you do that stuff. So we're here in the reference section. We don't use that much. So let's go to the independent project. And we want to look at 5, 6, 7, and 8. On it, let me pull up the document. I'll grab the start file. And we'll look at 5. Insert footnotes and apply the text formatting. So on the first page, insert a footnote after weekly schedules. So where are weekly schedules? Several pages on this. Is this the right file? There it is. Weekly schedules. So insert a footnote. So I'll go to references, insert a footnote, puts me down here at the bottom. Be sure you include the period. And then do one at the end of be sure to schedule your time for all these. Is that on the same page? So I'm having trouble finding it. So I can do a Control F. Type in the word schedule. There it is. After the period. So there's my footnote. And I type in the red stuff. Be sure to schedule recreational time, like build a snowman, in your 119.
Hey, give me my zebra things.
hours.
Where? Oh,
Here.
thank you.
Now it says to move a footnote. Select the first footnote, which is right here. So when you select it, just hold the button down and highlight it. Now it is selected. And move it so that it appears after a weekly schedule.
It is.
It's after weekly schedules, not weekly schedule. They're sneaky that way. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to change the view. There it is. Okay, so I got it here. There's weekly schedule. It's not plural. And I just drug it up there with the mouse, holding the left button down, let up, and now it's beside weekly schedule.
Hello. Yeah.
In the track your time section, which is right here.
This color. I'm not sure see the color. And it's
Deselect. So I can just click here and deselect it.
one that's the kind of silver 50.
No, I like the other one.
Your mic's on.
Yeah.
Let's go back here. So they have
Amber, your mic's on. Thank you. So change the footnote number format to ABC. So under references, footnotes, format, lowercase ABC, apply. If we look down here now, it says AB at the footnotes instead of 1, 2. All right, insert placeholders in the body of the document. In the introduction section of the first page, which is right here. Insert a new placeholder named Navarro at the end of the body paragraph before the period. So it's going to be right there. So it says a placeholder. If I go to insert citation under references, one of the options is add new placeholder. So I'm going to click on that. And now for the name, I type in the red stuff and click OK. And it puts that name in parentheses where I have my cursor. That's a placeholder. In the test anxiety section, the second page, insert a new placeholder named Sierra at the end of the body paragraph and before the period. So right there, insert citation, add new placeholder, type in Sierra. You want to know what that word means? And there it is. There's a new placeholder. In the goal settings section, see if I can find that. Goal setting, there it is. Insert Navarro placeholder, not a new one, at the end of the intro paragraph before the period. So right here, insert, now the names are listed up here. So I'll just pick Navarro, and it just drops it in there. Which this particular step isn't that hard if you can find where the placeholders are. A lot of people have trouble finding that under insert citation. Okay, and then 8, use the Source Manager dialog box to update placeholder reference information. Manage sources, right up here. Here's Navarro and Sierra. If I click on one of them, like Navarro, then I can edit it. If I edit, this comes up. Over here, the directions say, I need to click this box, show all bibliography fields. The source is a book, which it already is. The author, type in the red stuff. Title, study, each word's capped. Each major word is capped. Be sure you get all your case and words spelled right, because it'll count off if you don't. 2018, Chicago. And then publisher right here. Dash Hill. Then hit OK. Click on Sierra, edit. And you need this for your bibliography, by the way. So document from the website, which you got to scroll down for that. There it is. So pick that. Corporate author. Is a different box from author. Sierra Pacific Community College District. And these headings changed because it's document from a website. So name of the web page. So if you don't see that, that's a clue that that top item needs to be changed. You can tab through these fields. Year and year accessed. Okay, there's the year accessed a little further down. And the URL. Ooh, it's not a secure site. Be sure you get the spelling right and spacing right. Sometimes the URL can be a little tricky. And then click OK. And close that. All right, now it says in 9, change the bibliography style to MLA, which is right here under Style. And we just had a note that we're staying online for Monday. My guess is we'll be online all next week, but they'll have to do it officially each day. So we will not have class tomorrow in any of your classes. It's official now. We'll see what Tuesday is like. All right, number 9, change the bibliography style to MLA. It's right there. How you change that. Place the insertion point on the blank line at the end of the document. So there's the blank line at the end of the document. I've got my show hide on, which is on the home tab right there. It's actually called show hide. So it shows me where all the returns are at. So I'm on that right there, and insert a page break. You can do it a few ways. You can do a page break right there. You can also do, notice on the screen it says Control Return. That'll also do a page break if you don't want to use menu. So now I'm on a new page. Insert Works Cited Page. Now, I'm not quite sure. I was looking at this yesterday. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there it is. Works cited. That's under references, bibliography, works cited. If I click that, there's all that stuff I typed in, a lot of it, and it says works cited at the top, and that was an automatic. Under bibliography, works cited is one of the options. Let me turn off the remote instruction Monday and Tuesday. So it's official now. There's no classes Monday or Tuesday. And they'll make another decision Monday based on conditions for Wednesday. So you are one of the first to know. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the independent project for Word2-3, which is due next Sunday. And that's the area that, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's the area that most people had trouble with. If we go back up here, I did the insert and edit footnotes and endnotes and created bibliography with properly formatted sources and insert citations. I did these two, which were the, well, customized headers and footers and multi-page document was also low, but I went ahead and did these two right here. So they were together. So hopefully that will help you, but I want you to know that I'll be watching the email today, tomorrow, Tuesday. And if you have any questions, then I will get back to you promptly. We got a few more people. So any of that help?
Yeah, now all we have to do is remember all that.
Oh, no. I recorded it. I'm going to try to post it. Let me show you where. If I can get this, I'm going to try to do this. So assuming I can get it saved, and get a link for it, let's pick one of the sections. I put it on every section. And you may want to write this down. I'm going to post it in here under course resources and bookmarks. So course resources, this is the section 3, but section 001R and 005 will look the same. When you click on course resources, you might get a bunch of stuff up here. Let me switch to a student view, see what it looks like. Okay, this is kind of what it looks like when you bring it up. Doesn't look like much. But notice it says course resources here at the top. And it says handouts. Handouts required, handouts optional, so on and so forth. If also, there's a little down arrow here over on the left. Click on that. Oh, you don't have that. Okay. I'll just try to put it in this handout section right here. and it'll be a link that'll say Word 2 and 3 projects, something like that. And there'll be a link there, and that'll go to a video, and then you can watch the video probably on, if I get it to work, it'll be on YouTube. But it'll be a private YouTube link that you can use to watch this thing.
Well, that'll be helpful. Thanks.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Yes, absolutely.
So you would click on course resources, and it'd be right over here. So I'm going to try to do that. Okay, other questions? I scheduled 2 hours, so we got another hour. But I am out of coffee. But I'll stick around. Anybody have anything